Right. Check it out. Power 7, morning rant. Or should I say, maybe morning observation. I don't know. So, maybe yesterday or the day before, I'm on one of those popular apps, social media apps, and somebody puts up a little GIF or a video. I think it was a video, not a GIF. They put up a video of some older white people, and they're crip walking. They're doing the Dub C crip walk that he does. And they got the background, the Ice Cube and concert background going while they're doing it. Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster. So, somebody throws this video up, and they post along with the video that Dub C is pissed off right now, or that it's a shame. So basically, in other words, they're trying to say it's cultural appropriation. Now, myself, because I read comments, I go looking at the comments, and everybody's just with the whole appropriation rhetoric. So I respond, like, listen, I'm trying to figure out how y'all all looking at this as appropriation. Dub C is doing this, and he was doing this in all the videos, and he ain't the only one, but they're doing this stuff all in the videos, all on stage at the concerts. Where's the appropriation? Because to me, it looked like it's being promoted and sold and marketed. And I'm pretty sure Dub C wasn't on stage, crip walking on stage for probably a crowd full of more than likely white people for free. So I'm trying to figure out where it's at. So I make my comment on it like, y'all tripping. It's been marketed and sold. How are you looking at it? So I get 2 replies back, and this is what urged me to record this wonderful morning. First reply, this guy's like, do you know how many people died behind that dance? Yada, 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 some other bullshit. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't even reply to that. I just go on about my day. Who cares? I most likely don't reply most of the time if I make a comment, if it's something opinion-based about my opinion. I'm not willing to really have no debate online in the comments behind anything. But then there was another one that came in that I did have to reply to, and the guy's like, they're appropriating it because it doesn't matter if it was promoted or made for public consumption. It shouldn't be used or made money off of or something. Just like I said, just the appropriation rhetoric, the culture vulture rhetoric, just that shit. So I'm just like, listen, man, and he said it's stealing. Yeah, all of that stuff, stealing, culture vulture, stealing, whatever. I'm like, I don't understand how it's stealing. It was sold. You can't steal nothing that was sold. If it was such a sacred thing, I think just because it was put in public, nobody should do it. Respect this. Respect what we're doing. Respect the dance. And I'm going to get into this dance. It's supposed to be just so highly regarded. It should be respected, and no one should be doing it. So I hate about this cultural appropriation shit. I think it's fucking bullshit. And nobody should be doing it. I'm like, it was sold, bro. It ain't stealing. It ain't being appropriated. It was sold, and it was put out there. It wasn't put out there for free. And nobody went into South Central with a secret hidden camera on some Geraldo Rivera investigative reports type shit and was like, this is what they do. This is what gangsters do. They do the this dance I heard is called crip walking. Like, it's not like this is what's happening, then all of a sudden white people are out here crip walking like they made it up. Everybody know where it came from. Everybody know the backdrop of the music. Everybody know what it is. Everybody saw it. They did it. You know what I mean? So don't hit me with that. Now with that, this is a crip walk. We're talking about, people talking about a crip walk is cultural appropriation. I don't see how a gang-banging dance performed, for whatever case is performed, for when they do it. I don't know the rituals or the significance behind crip walking. I don't study gang-banging. I ain't a gang-banger. I don't know the history or nothing of that, right? But I know what gang-banging represents, and I know what gang-banging does. So this goes back to what? That Kendrick stuff or stuff they was maybe talking about last year. What is culture? You mean to tell me that gang-banging violence and things that celebrate gang-banging violence is supposed to be a culture that we're worried about whether or not it's appropriated or not? I mean, most of these guys that done this dance or made the music, a lot of these guys are rich. Millionaires off of it. Now, maybe all of them ain't. Some of them dead, some of them in jail. Just is what it is. The nature of the beast. It's the nature of the beast. It's what happens. Everybody ain't gonna make it, unfortunately. And everybody ain't gonna get a paycheck. But I'm pretty sure a lot of niggas is living fat off of putting out their gang-banging culture out into the world. So, gotta miss me with that. This is the dance that happens. Gang-banging members. Gang-bangers. They kill black people. We kill each other. And you want me to hold this up as some type of cultural significance and agree with you that this motherfucking gang-banging bullshit ain't bullshit? I'm supposed to be upset. I'm supposed to be upset that old white people are crip walking in their dance class because it was sold to them and it made it seem cool to do. And these niggas is trying to make it seem like it's some type of sacred thing and it shouldn't happen. And yo, I get it. You know, there were some artists who were stolen from in the past. I get the whole thing. I understand our history. But at what point do we learn from our history, move on from it, benefit from it, which some brothers have in that industry. And however you feel about that industry is how you feel about that industry. But when are we gonna be like, listen, some things it's just not worth even being angry about because it doesn't bring about anything. It doesn't bring any change. It doesn't bring anything. Just a bunch of whining. So, yeah, man, that it just irritated me. And then, like I said, gangbanging is cultural significance. How many children, people, innocent bystanders, black people that could have been worth something, you know, lost their lives to gangbanging. And there's people out here trying to say, oh, but white people shouldn't be crip walking. If anything, we shouldn't care if white folks are crip walking. We shouldn't care. That should not be something that makes us upset. Because there ain't nothing good about gangbanging. Get on my Charleston white shit. Gangbanging ain't done nothing for the black community. You know what I mean? So why the hell are we caring? And like I said, I'm pretty sure Dub C is living pretty good off of crip walking. And until I see him get upset, I'm still not going to care even if he get upset. Because he ain't broke off of doing that crip walk when he get on that stage. He ain't broke off of none of that. He took that and he made away from it. He's eating off of it. So I need all you self-righteous brothers and sisters out here, you pro-black people, I need y'all to fall back off of some stuff. I mean, damn. Can't fight every little fight. I'm trying to fight every little fire, every little thing that just triggers whatever we suffer from as black people here in this country. Because at this point, I'm looking at it as it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing that's going on with us. You know, it's definitely got to be a mental thing. Because I'm like, bro, that's not even a fire to be put out. There's so much going on when it comes to us as black people in the United States of America that I just don't understand why we get mad over littlest stuff, over the silliest stuff. Well, actually, I understand it, but I don't understand it. Because I understand the historics behind it. But it's kind of like I understand the historics behind it. I recognize it, and sometimes I don't even recognize it as that. Because it's so much bigger stuff. Like, that's happening because of what's already happened. That fire, don't worry about trying to put that fire out. It's over. You know, a fire that was made, a thing that happened in the past that we end up contributing to and made it bigger. And now there's no need to walk back on it, especially when so many people are profiting from it. It's black people is who I'm talking about profiting from it. And if you think you're going to put out anything here in America, then you really don't know history. Because America is a country, it's the youngest country. United States of America is the youngest country on the planet Earth. And it's made up of immigrants and slaves. And everything about this country is of everything else. Everything about it. It's an influence thing of all these other cultures because that's what it's made up of. Immigrants and slaves. The original people of this land, I don't know. I haven't seen anything from them other than when you see them on products. You know what I mean? But from the food we eat to the beer we drink, you know what I'm saying? Everything about this country is that. And if you don't understand that, you're going to forever be mad. And you're never going to be happy. You're always going to feel like it's something wrong. So that's my little rant this morning about that, the whole cultural appropriation shit. I think it's silly. I think it's a silly way to look at things. Like, you don't personally own cornrows. You don't personally own that stuff. Such a silly thing. It's such a silly, petty thing. And I believe that it's a mental issue with us as black people in America. And like I said, I get where it comes from. But it's time for us to break that, man. Because that's just another psychological chain on our brain, keeping us down. At one point, we keep ourselves down. At one point, we make a choice to remain slaves. There does come a time for that. And I believe we're in that time. I think we've been there for a long time, but we're definitely in there now. And I see it on social media all the time. It's like you want to remain in a mentality and not grow and evolve from that mentality. You know, you want to keep that 1960s energy alive. It's good to have that spirit, but you eventually have to evolve and bring about something new instead of doing the same thing. The only thing you've done is take that stuff and put it on social media. It's the only thing we've done. Still a bunch of yelling, still a bunch of backbiting, still a bunch of crying and whining. Not enough actual do. I hear about more problems than I hear about solutions. Like I said, that's it. I'm ending on that note as we go. be a slave for 8 hours. It's your boy, the Almighty Nicodemus, Power 7 Podcast.